Financial Grown-Up Guide, 10 amazing tips you need to know to shop for the holidays like a grown-up with Andrea Woroch. You're listening to Financial Grown-Up with me, certified financial planner Bobbi Rebell, author of How to Be a Financial Grown-Up. And you know what? Being a grown-up is really hard, especially when it comes to money. But it's okay. We're going to get there together. We got this. Hey friends, holiday shopping is super stressful and can be a chore. It can also be kind of fun though, and a nice challenge, but we need to know what we are doing. So I brought in my friend, Andrea Woroch, who you may know because she's basically on TV doing smart shopping segments all the time. She is a family finance expert, and she is here with some amazing tips to make sure we shop the holidays like the grown-ups we are. Here is Andrea Woroch. Andrea Woroch, I am so happy that you are finally on the show at the perfect time to give us some holiday shopping tips. Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on. I can't wait to help you save some money and learn what to watch out for this holiday season.
We definitely need your grown-up advice, and there's some grown-up words on this list, things that I don't really know what they mean, to be honest with you, when it comes to shopping. The first thing on your list is derivative goods. I have to be honest, I don't even know what this is.
You know what? A lot of people don't, so don't feel bad, but it's definitely something that you want to learn about. And so I'm excited to teach you so you know what to watch out for. A derivative good is essentially a product that a brand or manufacturer made for the holiday season. It may be an electronic or maybe even a home good or clothing that's made of cheaper material or inferior quality. This could be a TV that's missing key components or features that you would expect to come on that TV. And the problem with this is that a consumer may think that they're buying one thing, see that it's offered at an incredible price, and snag it, and then later realize that it's missing something, and they end up having to replace it down the road.
How do you know it's a derivative good?
This is how you guard yourself. Anything that you want to buy, especially on Black Friday or on Cyber Monday, if it looks like an amazing price, make sure that you're researching the model numbers, reading reviews. Was it even sold prior to the holiday season? If it wasn't, that might be a sign that it was made specifically for the holiday season. And then make sure you're looking at all the features. And if there was a specific, say, TV or tablet that you were looking at all year long but wanted to wait to buy it on Black Friday, compare it to that one that you had been eyeing to make sure it's the same exact model. Chances are it could be slightly different. And in the end, it may be better to spend a little bit more money to get what you need and to get everything that you want. You know, just keep this in mind. A low price on a lousy product is never a good deal. So sometimes spending more ends up saving you more in the end.
Your second tip is to watch out for misleading discount claims.
That's right. I think some people may have already heard this, but some retailers will inflate that original price to make the Black Friday deal look like a better value. And this could be happening all holiday season long. So it's something that you can guard yourself against if you start researching prices on the products you want to buy ahead of Black Friday. This will give you indication of what the original selling price was so that when that sale is available, you know when to jump on it. Or you may realize, hey, that's really not that good of a deal because I know what the original selling price is. I've seen this happen where some items are already on sale before Black Friday. And then when Black Friday rolls around, the store will say, hey, this is 50% off, but I know that it was already 40% off. So it's not that much of a discount over what it was already sold for.
Another thing to look out for, your number 3 tip, is that the sale price isn't always the best price. I am sure I fall for this all the time.
It's true. You know, you see something on sale, you grab it, and you might think you're getting a great deal, especially on these sales events like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But a lot of retailers will offer exclusive coupons to their followers if you follow them on social media or if you sign up for their e-newsletters. Those are just a couple of ways to get those. If you download a browser tool like Honey to your web browser, they'll do all the work. They'll find all the relevant coupon codes, test them, and then apply the one that offers the biggest discount to your order to make sure you're saving money. So it takes all that legwork out, and they do this in a matter of seconds to help you save money. So it's just a no-brainer way to save. Just add it to your browser. It does everything for you.
The next thing, number 4, is totally genius and the easiest thing to literally get something, really creating your own discount. And that is basically to buy gift cards at a discount.
Yes, if you didn't realize this, there are sites that sell other people's gift cards at a discount. You're looking at saving up to 20-25% off. Now for popular retailers, it's probably more like 5 to 10% off. But for a big ticket item, when you stack that discount gift card on top of a sale and have a coupon and then using your rewards credit card, you see what I'm getting at? It's extra money in your pocket in the end. There are sites like giftcardgranny.com, Cardpool, Raise. There's a host of different sites. You can even just Google the store you want to shop at plus the term discount gift card to see what comes available. Now, if you're getting ready for Black Friday, there's not much time. Sometimes they can take up to a week to arrive in the mail if you're ordering a physical gift card to use in store, but you can buy those discount e-gift cards. They'll pop up in your email, usually within the same day, and then you just apply it at checkout.
You mentioned Black Friday. There is so much focus on this one day, but it's not always all that, even though retailers say it's the best deal on Black Friday. That's your number 5 tip, I should say.
Yes. There are plenty of deals to be had on Black Friday, but there are some items that maybe are better to buy later in the season. But you also want to be aware of retailers who offer price guarantees. So for instance, eBay is letting you know that they have great prices, and if something drops in price, that they will even credit you money back. So if you're not sure if Black Friday is the best time to buy or this weekend, keep tracking those prices. You can get credit back oftentimes. And there's a really cool app that you can download. It's called Paribus. They will monitor any orders you make online, basically that is connected to your email. And if something does become cheaper, they will do all the work of negotiating your money back on that purchase.
I love bundle deals. I always fall for the upsell. But apparently I shouldn't be. So that's your number 6 tip.
This definitely, it depends on what you're buying and what you are planning to buy. Bundle deals, like you said, it is an upsell, right? They want to add value. They want you to spend more. So they're going to throw in extra items. So whether it's a video gaming console that comes with extra controllers or video games, maybe a fragrance that comes with some extra beauty items. It does look like a better value, and oftentimes it is when you add up the price of each of those items. But if you don't need those extra items, it's just a waste of money. Just because something is on sale doesn't mean you should spend your money on it. So I just want you to think about that when you're shopping and stick to your list. If you're on a budget, if you have a certain amount of money you want to spend, then don't go for that bundle deal. And then also, research the actual prices for each of those additional items. Is it really that much of a value? Sometimes you might be able to get it for less by shopping separately. So just think about that. And then one other quick thing that I wanted to throw in there is if you come across a deal that offers you money off with a rebate, ask yourself the likelihood of you actually sending in that rebate. I know that seems like such an easy thing and you'll tell yourself, sure, I'll do it. But a lot of people forget, they miss the deadline, or they lose the receipt or whatever packaging material they needed to send it in. And then you miss out on the money off deal. So, compare those offers. If it's a rebate versus money off, I would just go with the immediate discount.
If you can get it, absolutely. Number 7, think about your impulse purchasing triggers. I guess this has to do with really being intentional.
Exactly. If you can't control yourself, don't even step foot into the store. You can shop online. That helps you really put the blinders on and focus to the items on your list. And definitely don't browse on Black Friday or over this weekend. There are going to be way too many deals and you're going to be tempted. So if there's nothing you were planning to buy, just stay home with your family or, go do some kind of activity. Don't shop at all, because that's where you're going to put yourself into the position of spending money you didn't mean to.
Number 8. You talk about avoiding the extended warranty. I guess this applies to things like electronics, and that's a lot of the stuff that people do buy over the holidays, and especially on Black Friday.
What we find is that a lot of these extended warranties aren't necessarily worthwhile. The store actually makes a percentage of money back when they sell these, so that's why they push them. Oftentimes, the 1-year manufacturer warranty is enough to cover your purchase, and it might actually even be cheaper down the road to replace an electronic because of the depreciation value rather than buying that extended warranty and trying to fix it. And then a lot of these warranties, you have to go through a third-party service provider. They're hard to get in touch with. They have a lot of exclusions. So bottom line, not worth your money.
Number 9 is watch out for fees. And I guess this pertains to if you think you can return things, you might return it. It's sometimes not, you're not going to get all your money back, basically.
Right. Just read the fine print. Be a smart shopper. Some retailers will charge you restocking fees. Oftentimes that'll be on an electronic and an appliance. So you really want to make sure that you're thinking through your purchase, because those restocking fees could be as much as 15% of the purchase price. So just don't buy that laptop on impulse. Make sure you want it. And then if there's something wrong with the product, you can always negotiate the removal of that restocking fee. But then a few other fees to think about, and I'm sure we all know about those return shipping fees. There are plenty of retailers that offer free shipping both ways. Or I would stick with an online retailer who also has a physical store, at least somewhere nearby, where you could bring that item back to the retailer to avoid that unnecessary fee. And if you're just completely stuck with something that you just don't want and they don't have a store nearby, call customer service or chat through the live chat. It never hurts to ask them if they can waive that return shipping fee. I've had a lot of luck with just asking for that.
Always just ask. I found that with everything, whenever you're dealing with any kind of retailer. All right. This is the holy grail question here. What to buy, what to skip, especially on Black Friday, but for the whole holiday season.
When it comes to sales events like Black Friday, there's definitely items that are good deals and then some that are just better to avoid and wait to find better prices. So first I talk about small kitchen appliances. You can find really great deals on that Nespresso coffee maker. So those popular brands, those hot items like the Instapot, the KitchenAid stand mixers, those types of items, I find you can get really good deals, 40, 50% off in some cases, even better deals if you look at the previous models. So to try to stay away from the latest model. And oftentimes it's just maybe the style that's a bit different and not necessarily better function. So you can save more by doing that. Also, electronics. So big screen TVs are a good deal. Tablets, anything smart home. Amazon's Alexa enabled devices like the Fire TV or the Echo Dot. Those types of products are really great deals. The Ring Video Doorbell. And then some things that I tell people to stay away from are toys. Toys typically become cheaper the last 2 weeks leading up to Christmas. You can find travel deals on Travel Deal Tuesday following Cyber Monday. So that's something that a lot of people aren't even aware of. That's a good time to plan your next family trip. And then when it comes to clothing, I find that the winter merchandise like boots and coats, those are much better to buy at the end of January or February, at the end of the season when retailers are clearing out shelves and trying to make room for spring merchandise. So just try to make do with what you have if you can. And then bedding, anything like linens and towels, you'll find really good deals during January white sale events.
Bonus. We have a bonus tip. And that is something that I take very seriously. I know you do. And that is how to shop safely.
Right. Especially when we hear about all these data breaches that are happening. It seems like every week there's a new one, and you don't want to compromise your personal data, and you certainly don't want to have somebody steal your identity. So when you are shopping, a lot of people are going to be shopping online and shopping on their mobile devices more than ever. You want to make sure that you are not sharing your bank or credit card information and making purchases over public Wi-Fi. So if you're at Starbucks, if you are at an airport that offers free Wi-Fi hookup, just if you do that, just make sure that you turn off your Wi-Fi. You can make the purchase and then you can always go back on. There are going to be hackers waiting to steal your information, especially during the peak holiday shopping rush and when people are traveling, because they know people are less likely to be paying attention.
Can you use your phone's personal hotspot? Is that safer?
Yes, that would be safer. Definitely using your personal hotspot for sure.
Thank you so much for all of these tips. You have a lot going on. Fill us in and please let us know where we can find out more about you and get more of your shopping tips.
Yes, well, I'm so excited that you had me on. Thank you so much. You can follow me at andreaworoch.com, and I keep it really simple for all my social media accounts, just Andrea Woroch on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where I post my daily savings tips and shopping tips. Yeah, this holiday season is certainly really busy. I'm gearing up for a lot of different media opportunities. I'm going to be appearing on a bunch of different TV shows, sharing all of these different tips. But I've also launched a YouTube series, so you can find me on YouTube to catch some of my different shopping strategies, even budgeting tips and more. And if you need help with just your basic budget, and you just want to review your spending, you can get my free family budgeting worksheet on my website.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Andrea.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Friends, what are your best tips for holiday shopping? DM me at BobbyRebel1 on Instagram or at BobbyRebel on Twitter. And please help me grow the podcast. I would love it if you took just a couple of minutes and left a review on Apple Podcasts, or just take a screenshot of this episode and share it on social media. Make sure to tag me so that I can thank you. And big thanks, speaking of thank yous, to Andrea for helping us shop for the holidays like the financial grown-ups that we are. Happy holidays, everyone. Financial Grownup with Bobby Rebel is edited and produced by Steve Stewart and is a BRK Media production.